Previously on Drag Duel, 14 warriors from across the globe entered the Drag Duel arena for a chance at the Season 3 crown. The gates were open as the warriors bickered over Minerva's promo color scheme, Robaire not wearing lashes in drag, and Neon breaking some rules in the challenge. For the main battle, they had to create a 2-minute mix, and after the Express Yourself runway, Hennessey took away the first win of the season with her haunting emotional performance. Minerva and Neon Noire both struggled with following some directions and ended up in the bottom 2, but when Minerva failed to perform to the right cut of the song, she was named the first warrior eliminated from Season 3. It's round 2, and joining our main judges, Dom Perignon and Hydra, is the incredible Vivian Wilson.
Welcome back to Drag Duel, the spookiest arena in all of the drag land. Who is ready to scream, gag, and maybe pee themselves a little bit? Because guess what? Drag Duel Horror Week is back!
Happy Halloween, everybody! After last week's fiery elimination where Minerva was the first warrior to exit the arena, we are down to 13 entering Horror Week.
But by the end of this episode, one of them will become a ghost ready to go to the graveyard.
Our warriors are fighting for a $2,500 cash prize, courtesy of you. So thank you to our Patreon and Indiegogo supporters. If you want to keep this chaos ensuing, then you can support us on Patreon, where you can get access to our Discord server where you can interact with the former and current warriors, behind-the-scenes footage, unedited lip syncs, and much more. The winner will also receive 2 custom press-on nail sets from Kitty Cosmetics, crafted to strike, stun, and slay. A $100 custom lash package from Lash Core, the ultimate finishing touch to any winning look. A custom, one-of-a-kind wearable art piece from Vintage Thrivals, the black, queer-owned brand transforming sustainable fashion into iconic drag armor. A custom quality human hair wig from Bootsy herself, because no crown is complete without the hair to match. And speaking of crowns, our champion will also receive a crown fit for a warrior. Let's check back in with our warriors after the first elimination of the season.
Hello, Drag Duel, and welcome to the ookiest, the spookiest, the dookiest episode of Drag Duel yet!
Welcome to Horror Week! What are you laughing at? This is my husband. This is Ivan. We met in 1931. I'll need to wash my mouth after that because, I feel this paint is toxic a bit.
Welcome to Horror Week! It's Spooky Ooky Month and I'm so excited to still be here.
Coming into round 2 with a win, I felt like a little bit I had a target on my back. I honestly was coming into this round not wanting to make too big of a stink. I kind of wanted to settle into the background a bit to get off people's radar.
I honestly was so elated to place high last week. That has been something that I feel like I was really working to and something I really wanted to do this season. So I'm so fucking happy that it actually happened. I have a high placement on Drag Duel. What is happening?
I was feeling pretty discouraged because I was in the bottom 3. And I also realized right after the fact, hello, burnout is here, actually.
Last week was a shit show. Let's just call it what it was. It was a shit show. I went into round 1 100% thinking I was gonna win round 1. So then to land in the bottom was not the fantasy, was not the illusions. I thought my placement was bullshit as well. I'm still standing by the fact that I did not break the rules. See, because the thing is that reality television says that unless you explicitly say something is not allowed, then it is allowed. It is like rules 101 of reality TV. You gotta find the loopholes. You gotta find the places where to weave. And we're artists. We wanna push boundaries, right? And that's exactly what I was doing. So for me to hear that I was in the bottom, and then to hear that I was in the bottom with Minerva was like the biggest gag. I was like, this is some TV production bullshit going on here because I did not agree with any of it.
Oh, Minerva leaving was the gag of the season. She was the diva I was looking at like the most to be competition. I've seen that bitch's Instagram. Like she said it herself, she spends like $3,000+ on garments. So the fact that she wore jeans and a t-shirt, I was like, girl, what are you doing?
I was not expecting that. I don't think anyone was really expecting that. And I don't know, it feels like really weird to have like someone who I feel like a lot of people viewed as a front runner, like not in the competition anymore. It's kind of wild.
You know, I can't deny that I was happy to see her go because it was good competition leaving quickly. And the only person that was like giving me like some kind of like tension in this competition, like going so early, I felt was like a good start for me.
I mean, I will say it wasn't like the biggest fan of her package, but I did think that she would at least was going to turn it out in a lip sync and send whoever she was up against home. And she didn't, but... Minerva! She's coming for me!
This week's main battle is sure to be a scream. We asked our warriors to create 90-second or less spooky movie trailers.
They can choose to be terrifying, campy, ridiculous, or gory, but only one thing matters is that for them to stand out.
And on the runway, category is urban legends. We're talking ghost stories, freaky folklore, sleepover scares, and cryptids.
The warriors were asked to bring a look that brings their scary legend to life and a voiceover that explains the myth.
But before we dive into the carnage, we have to give Hennessey her round 1 power-up. And it's going to involve giving out some subgenres that are well known in the horror realm to some of the warriors. Let's see what she did.
Hi, Hennessey!
It's me. Oh shit. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Congratulations on winning your second power-up in one episode. Are you ready to hear what it is?
Oh, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Oh my god.
Well, next week is the Halloween week at Drag Duel, and each warrior was challenged to create their very own scary movie trailer. But you get the screenwriter power-up. You get the power to assign 3 different warriors with 3 different subgenres that they will need to follow for their trailer. The subgenres are camp horror trailer, psychological horror trailer, and monster horror trailer. Pick wisely, because this decision could come back and haunt you.
This kind of is terrifying me because I don't want to make any enemies this early in the competition. I know I've already asserted myself as competition, and I definitely have a target on my back because I won the promo and I won the first challenge. So I know people are definitely looking at me as competition. So I don't want anything more coming towards me. So in the process of thinking of who I wanted to give what to who, in the process of thinking of what I wanted to give to, of who I wanted to what to give to what, I decided I didn't really want to fuck up anybody too much. But I did lurk around a little bit and messaged a bunch of folks to see what their plans were.
Hennessey straight up told me that she wanted to give me a power up, or shall I say a power down. I said, please don't. Their reasoning is that my editing skills are really good, and so therefore I'll excel no matter what. Which I understand the logic behind that, don't get me wrong. But horror is really not my thing, surprisingly. Like, I'm just not a fan. So I don't think I could really pivot that much. They asked me if I wanted any of them. I would be fine with camp because I was planning to go down a camp direction anyway. I didn't want to say that in case I said that and then they did a double play and gave me psychological. I don't know them that well, so I don't know if they're playing a game or if they're being honest. I then decided, you know what, let me double down on this, and I reached out to Hennessey on Instagram, and I basically made a little bit of a deal, and I said, don't give me a power-up, don't give me any hindrance, and if I happen to win, The next challenge is a design challenge, and I will throw you a bone. I won't come after you either. I'm hoping that we'll do it.
She did reach out to me and asked me if I wanted to choose any of the genres. And I have explained to her the situation. And the situation was that I was really limited on time for that week. Before I applied for the Drag Duel Season 3, me and my boyfriend, we booked a trip to go on vacation in Vienna. I didn't realize it was gonna be in the middle of the round 2, so I planned kinda in advance. When on the first round, I kinda started thinking about the challenge. By the time the round 1 was done, I had a full picture of what I want my challenge to look.
She like messaged me one-on-one and was like, hey, I really don't know what I'm gonna do, but like, if you had to have a category, which one would you want? And that's when I said, like, if I have to, I would probably say campy, because like, I think I have ideas that resonated for it. And then like right after that, there was a voice chat that me and Gwen were on, and Hennessey jumped in and hadn't used her power up yet and was very like, I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. Nobody like wants to take it. And I didn't volunteer myself, but I basically said that like, I was comfortable if she wanted to give me campy. So I think I kind of set myself up there.
Using the power up, honestly, I feel like subconsciously I was trying to be a little shady without doing as much damage. Ultimately, I was like, Alex has been presenting a lot of pretty, and I was like, I want to see something gross. I want to see something monstery. Heavy Cream's been producing a lot of campy, so I was like, I want to see something that's not campy from him. And Robaire, I was thinking he would do really well in this challenge, so I was just like, let me just limit him a bit. So I guess it was probably a little shady.
I think there is a little super secret Black Girl Alliance happening in the cast, which I'm not mad that my script didn't get picked for me.
Hennessey didn't give me a power up. Hallelujah.
I'm just glad it wasn't me. She listened to me, which I really appreciate.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really gagged to see that I was one of the people picked that she used her power up for. My initial response was, does she think I'm a threat and she's trying to take me down a notch? Or does she not like me and she's trying to get rid of me? But either way, I just thought, she's thinking of me, and I used that to fuel my fire for this week and go extra, extra hard.
Oh girl, it was like, oh fuck, what I'm gonna do now? Like, you know, it's just back to brainstorming. I didn't really have time to be like vengeful towards her. We'll see in the next episode.
I don't blame her, because if someone gave me an out, I probably would have taken it too. If I get the chance to move forward, I would definitely not volunteer for any of that anymore. I think that just gave me a lot of pressure to like try to do something really good this week. Was I up for the challenge? Only time will tell.
This week, we were tasked with creating horror movie trailers, which is so exciting, such a fun vibe. You can go so many different avenues with it. I grew up with, Scary Movie to The Exorcist, so it's like really, you can go any route you want.
I personally love horror. For a long time growing up, I thought that I was way too scared to be into horror. And then I realized the horrors of my imagination are far worse than any movie that I could see. So
I actually really love the horror genre. I know as someone who tends to do more campy, kind of funny drag, you might not think I'm somebody who appreciates that, but it is my first love before drag was actually doing a lot of zombie makeup. Growing up in a house where there's a lot of tension and just anxiety, I think in a weird way that horror was kind of a comfort for me, because it was feelings that I was kind of used to.
Let me tell you something. This week I was so excited for. When they did a horror week on season 2, I was praying they would do it again on season 3, and then they did. I was feeling like I'm gonna win this week. I want it so bad. I'm literally like, please.
I'm really happy we got to do it because this is something that Stella is not used to. You know, Stella is this gorgeous little pink bubbly person, and you know, I unveiled a new Stella.
My favorite horror movie franchise, aside from Jennifer's Body, obviously. I really love the Chucky movies. I love how like campy but seriously scary they get. I had nightmares about Chucky, like, I don't know, some wet dreams, but it got crazy in there, okay?
I think my first horror movie experience, and honestly, this is kind of maybe like a crazy one, was like Saw. And I feel like that honestly like tells you a lot about me.
The first horror movie I ever saw that like truly scarred me for life would probably be James and the Giant Peach.
Anything can be horror and anything can be very jarring for people, whether it be as little from a children from like there's something under my bed, or even if it comes into real world situations like racism or sexism. Those things are subject to be horror because those are very traumatic responses to a lot of things.
I'm really excited to be frightened. I already am by some of these girls' looks, but this week they actually get to do it on purpose.
Who's gonna do the best and who is just gonna be horrific? We'll find out.
For me, one thing I was like very concerned about when it came to like the horror movie trailer challenge is that when I wanted to present this idea, I really wanted it to be like this sincere type of thing and make it like a very real world situation. That's where a lot of female movie directors get their like ideas from, because like those are like real life terrors. And for me, building upon that concept, I kind of had to think about like in the drag world, what are things that I'm usually facing as like a trans woman? Because sometimes I'm having to walk home from the gigs if I don't have like a ride or I can't spend the money. I have been, you know, like catcalled. And so I really just wanted to pull from like an honest state of mind where these are everyday situations where women are facing these, but if we attack back, we're deemed like bad, or we're deemed, you know, as acting up, versus men who can do it multiple times a day or like several times a day to anybody else, and it's just like a man being a man. But I really wanted to flip it on the head that what if we put men into a situation where they're scared now and that they're being targeted? Are people actually gonna care versus people not actually caring if it's like a woman being targeted, because it's just like the run-of-the-mill story trope that boys are gonna be boys and girls are always the ones who are provoking.
Honestly, my biggest worries for this challenge were definitely my time constraints going into it, because I'm literally doing like a cross-state move, which has been a lot. I've moved a lot in my life. Like I grew up very poor. Like I was always moving every year, always switching schools. So in my brain, I was like, oh, this isn't gonna be like super hard. You've done this before. No, Diva, it was really, really difficult. It was a lot to put in. It just took a lot more time and energy from my mental than I was expecting it to. I am moving from Boise, Idaho to Portland, Oregon. I'm so excited. But that being said, another trans girl moving during competition. Yeah, everything's fine. I'm fine. My goal was to get everything filmed for week 2, like the main challenge, before I left. That's seeming less likely, so we shall see.
If your alien has a toothache problem, call Elektra. She can fix it, I guess, honey. I'm like dentistry in the work, baby. I dropped his teeth.
I do love horrors, and but I am more of a science fiction girl, I guess. So that's what drives me more. So Alien was a perfect pick, a mixture of sci-fi and monstrosity, and I love it. I always loved it. It's kind of one of my first horror movies, I guess, when I saw it, because I remember shitting myself. I was a kid and I went with my aunt to watch it into the movie theater, and girl, that was like, I had nightmares. I couldn't like leave my foot out in the open. Everything needs to be covered. And since I didn't get casted in Alien, I decided to make my own cast. Eat that. I am kind of an actress. I did movies and stuff. But they just tell you what to do and you do it. And you're like cutesy and funny and like crying and stuff, you know? But this, I mean, I had to invent a lot of shit. Which I don't usually do, really.
Hello, it is me.
Story of mine was I was a trans girl and I wasn't satisfied with the progression of my boobs growing, so I decided to like use a quick fix of me going to the clinic. Well, regarding that body dysmorphia, so to say. I also am expressing it sometimes when I'm trying stuff, you know, and when I'm in the mall and just viewing myself in the mirror with those dresses on without even having a bra sometimes. So yeah, it has a connection with it. I also know a friend, like my trans friend, like she did her boobs and she was so eager to do them, you know, and she went to the club 2 nights after doing it, and like the one got infected and she was just walking with one boob. I mean, I cannot describe how it feels. I mean, it's really bad from what some people are doing. Maybe we should like take times at our own pace when transitioning, and like nobody's chasing you, girl. Take your time. You'll bloom. You'll bloom later. If not, I'm like 33 and I still haven't bloomed the way I wanted.
What? Oh my god, I'm in my new place. Yay. So cool, so fun. Also, took a lot more time than I wanted. So, it is currently Tuesday. Everything is due Sunday. So I have about 5 days to get everything done. But we'll see how it comes together, because girl, I am no film major. I am no producer. Like, I am just a drag queen with a dream. We're gonna get into it though. You know, I'm unpacked now. So, everybody cheer, take a shot, yes.
I was a little nervous for this week, I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like a lot is expected of me, and if I don't meet that, then I am kind of like screwed, because I understand that like me, I am an alternative entertainer, but I don't think I necessarily do horror. I do like trashy and like filth, and like that is kind of like what I do. I don't feel like I really specialize in horror. I feel like honestly, since I got in this challenge, I've always had like a really clear idea of what I was going to do. It was more so my runway. I felt like I had no idea where to go and where to land, and like the runway was definitely a big struggle for me in terms of like figuring out what exactly I'm doing. I originally had an idea to do the Mongolian death worm, and I thought it would be really fierce to just be like a worm on the runway. Let's just say that idea is not working out by any means. To me, in my brain, the easiest way to go about that was to be basically wrapped in duct tape and paper bags, and then I could take that off and cover everything in liquid latex. But it's not working. So here, no, this is so embarrassing. Okay. So this is just this was a trial run to see if it would even work. I definitely think I am someone who I have like really grand ideas, and I kind of have to learn how to like scale back those ideas, because I think very unrealistically at times. I will be the first to admit, like, when I was gonna do a worm, I don't know how the fuck I thought it was gonna be a worm, but like, in my brain I was like, oh, I can absolutely make this work. I have so much more of an expectation on me because I am, you know, returning to the competition, and like, because I have done this before, like, I feel like I have to really meet the mark every single time, and it is difficult. I don't know, I just feel like defeated, and I feel like I'm like reverting back to like my flop runways on season 1. Like, it's It's not a good feeling.
Hello. So I am currently setting up for my movie trailer. The concept that I'm working with, or just that I decided to work with, is revolves around the idea of burnout. In a position where they need to create, but they can't, and they keep pushing themselves and pushing themselves. It's very much, in my mind, a commentary on burnout, because that is also what I'm facing right now. Not necessarily drag duel related, but just in life, which happens because, again, juggling a 9-to-5 job, coming home and working on creative projects, while it is fun, it does, takes a toll on you after a while. And I'm fucking exhausted. So, but I'm still putting my all into it and taking what I'm going through at this current point in time and turning it into something creative.
I'm getting nervous. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Still haven't gotten a script written. Things are getting due. No runway done. I wanted to do so good, and I feel like I'm not going to represent myself as good as I want to. And that's really annoying.
It is currently the day that everything is due, and I am struggling. First of all, this runway idea, I think I was just in over my head, and I was not able to get it to the place where I was imagining it. So by the time I was done with my runway last night, it was 3 a.m. and I had to film then, and it was so dark, it was so hard to see, so we were having problems with lighting. And this morning I had to open for work, so I literally woke up so early this morning. So now I'm just in panic mode trying to get everything edited on time today, because now I'm gonna have to edit at work, because this is just kind of the timeline I have to have. So now I'm gonna lock in, and let's just hope I can get everything done on time.
Wait, guys, I had some work done. I'm scared to show you guys. Okay. Okay.
Stakes are high, nails are glued, and the ghosts are restless. But now it's time to see the main battle.
As always, our warriors' tipping info will be on screen during the main battle, so make sure to tip these warriors.
Enough lurking in the shadows. Let's grab the popcorn, pull the blankets over our face, and get into the scary movie.
Are you in your 20s in an 80s horror film?
Yeah!
Do you have sexual desires like most other people on the planet? Are you probably going to die in this movie?
Wait, what?
Then go into the woods like a fucking idiot.
Come on, the smell of bear shit really makes me wanna
fuck! And stumble upon Gwendolin cometh.
Oh my gosh, is that an otter?
No, that's a bear!
I love a bear.
No, that's a bear!
She claws. She slashes.
Wait, I didn't know you were fine shit. Come on in.
She comes. Critics are raving about the practical effects. Come see the slasher movie of the year. Gwendolin cometh. Coming to you, I don't know, whenever this episode airs. I don't want to do the math.
That was funny. It was cute. You got the vibe. It was a parody of a parody of a parody.
Only thing, I would just wanted to see more blood, I guess, because it was a slasher movie. Where are the slashers?
Eek, Gwen. That felt so low budget and so rushly put together.
Please welcome to the stage the one and only Hennessey.
A controversial ban is sweeping through DC, targeting drag shows and queer
Drag
expression.
and cross-dressing
Drag is
banned
men,
across the
pedophiles, film, and drag bars.
Drag is for any purity of our
in the
youth.
same category as blackface.
You can't hide what's within. Rule number 1 of a drag show. Always tip your entertainers. Rule number 2. Consent is mandatory. And the final rule, and the most important rule of all, have fun.
I'm really sorry, love. I watched it a couple times, and for your trailer, I didn't quite get it.
I don't know if I completely followed along with the story. She was giving me a little cerebral tease.
I really enjoyed her challenge. I want to watch that movie.
Ever see a grown man dabbing? Or a guy wearing socks with sandals, using slang words from 10 years ago? That's them.
My meat's like my jokes. Well done. Hey, am I doing it? Am I rizzing? Hey, Lurleen, look. It's like the hose is my penis.
There's no escape. They're everywhere.
Meat's like rizzing. It's my penis. You're not funny, you're not funny, you're not funny, you're not funny, you're not funny.
I see dead people all the time.
Did you hear about the kidnapping? He's fine, he woke up.
Heavy Cream's video was fine.
Oh my god. To that sense, it was actually really, really amazing.
It was very well made. So this is definitely on the upper end of the videos that have been well made. I love that they played and made their own characters. They got in drag like 3-4 times for this video, which I have to applaud. I think that that's really great.
G L A S
She's back.
What do you mean she's back?
She's back.
That's impossible. She hasn't been on this show in 2 years.
She's back! How did Derek and Bootsy even let this happen?
I mean, it can't be that bad. She'll probably just drop out again, right?
Yeah, there's no way she'll do good anyway. Have you seen the cast? She plays high for round one!
Oh my god, she's so weird. Oh my god, they found us!
No, I just didn't pay the electric bill. Hey, kings do not get paid enough. Everybody be quiet. She's too fierce. There's no way we can stop her. She is the biggest con of our freaking headache.
I'm out of PVA. Please don't slay us, mother.
I love this. I mean, it's bad, don't get me wrong, but it is so funny in the references and making fun of the different people.
Her looks in the trailer is what I really liked.
The acting, we're not all actors, but you know what? that one gay ate.
I wish there was a bit more in the way of cinematography and concepts. I'm sorry. This one isn't doing it for me.
All right, Skag Duel, I am back home. I am unpacked now in my brand new place, and it's time to get serious. All right, babe. I'm gonna start filming for Drag Duel. You wanna shower with me?
No, I have to go deliver them, Mom.
I don't know. Does it just feel weird in here to you?
We just moved. I don't know. Are you tired?
Maybe.
Baby, I'm leaving.
I would watch that movie 10 out of 10.
Some of the scenes with the red were really nicely shot. I love that overhead shot in the bathroom. I think that's really typical. I think it's a pretty good video overall.
It's not like I didn't resonate with her concept, I just didn't like the final execution and I felt like it didn't do her concept justice. As a person who used to feel very conflicted about basically going to hell for being queer, I'm still having very conflicted and very complicated emotions about this. So I'm glad that she was able to explore this topic in a meaningful way.
I did like overall the filming of the trailer and the scenes and how it was black and white. Although I didn't quite understand the story.
I am kind of worried for her.
Miss Elektra? Right this way, please.
How much will this cost me?
Not much. Basically nothing. This new technology is still in trials, but it's already giving great results.
This is fabulous. It is shot well. I am obsessed with the concept.
The whole like, oh my god. Ugh.
Once again, she's amazing at everything she does, and this is no exception. Her trailer was very funny, but also very touching and very heartfelt.
I'm really proud of my Serbian sister.
Breaking news. On the night of October 30th, a serial killer has escaped the mental hospital in Zagreb, Croatia. When he escaped, we were told he was wearing the ugliest clothes and he stole a weapon. If you are in the area, we advise you to lock your doors and do not go out unless it is a booty call. If you see this person, please contact the authorities immediately. Stay safe.
I think it was supposed to be funny, and I maybe just was not as amused as I think was intended.
It wasn't like imaginative enough, wasn't transformative enough. So like I'm a bit of scared for Stella this week.
Stella said that she thinks she's in the bottom this week. I think Stella's video is actually like hilarious.
Like, ew, what is this place?
Hey, Johnny, I'm here.
Come in. Ready for your shoot?
Why do I choose a photographer from Craigslist? This place gives me the ick. It's kind of weird.
Camera, lights,
execution.
Ew! Look at this new lighting. It's time for your close-up, motherfucker.
hello?
Say cheese.
Oh, girl, she did a production, mama.
Good job. That felt like a real like horror movie trailer. It may be a to-be horror movie, but it was a real horror movie, Diva.
She got an access to a prison, like what the fuck?
I think it just revealed a little bit too much within a trailer. Because you don't want the movie spoiled within a trailer, right?
She's stronger than we thought even when carrying a lava. Deploy mobile task force before she finds a suitable source of blood for her progeny to consume.
Darling, you know, the clock is ticking, and you're not getting any younger.
I know, Mom. We've been trying for ages and it just doesn't work. I wish I wasn't infertile. I wish I could bear a kid, and I went so useless.
It's easy to criticize a mother, but what would you not do for your child?
If I had a chance, I'd do anything. I mean anything for my child.
She was born this way and she's ready to continue that cycle.
excited now. You want to be a mother.
This winter, get ready to witness the labor of love and blood.
Just like I do.
Offspring, delivered to theaters near you.
Shafrania's video, I'm a little confused as to like what the vibe was supposed to be, because I feel like parts of it were like actually scary and then parts of it were like funny.
And I feel like I have already watched that movie.
I'm not sure what happened, why she did kill another person and for her to have a baby. She wanted to be having a baby. I'm not sure.
Now, some of you may think this is a murder mystery, but that's not the case. Mystery is not the topic here, it's choices. And for now, you have a choice. Are you gonna listen to the law, or follow your moral compass? Violence. It's really no surprise that women of all shapes experience some form of harassment or physical violence throughout their lifetime. While there are sisters who believe that these circumstances can't happen to them,
well, if certain women wanted to be safe, they would make better choices.
there are those who are actually concerned.
So what you're saying is that all women choose to be in these situations?
Yeah.
I know I'm just a journalist, but I think it's about time women started showing men what they need to be scared of.
God created all the sickness.
Hello?
Okay, A24, yes, you better.
Her trailer was very stylish. It could have been like a real A24 movie. Yeah, I would watch the shit out of her movie.
I really loved that you were calling attention to domestic violence, especially against trans women with your video. I think that's a really important message.
So where is this party again?
Okay, so it is at the Killer Clown Warehouse, but I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? In a town full of supernatural happenings, how will these townsfolk react in the face of pure danger?
So I said, fuck that scary shit. You and I are going to residuals and we're getting drinks.
Critics are calling it the most realistic horror movie yet. Hey, what's up? So me and the divas are gonna go use this cursed Ouija board at the murder house later. You wanna join?
Won't there be like ghosts or murderers or ghost murderers?
Well...
Dude, no.
Smart characters. Maybe we should try splitting up.
No.
Logic. If you watch this tape, you'll die in 7 days.
Really?
Reason. Do you want to play a game? No.
I had so much fun watching his trailer.
The acting was a little bit blah.
Who's the villain? What's the bad guy? What's the storyline? I didn't really get it.
Some of the scripting could use some fine-tuning, as well as like some of the editing, and some of the beats within the trailer. But I think it's a solid concept, so like I'm a fan.
I don't get it. You have this prime opportunity to showcase your work, something you've been waiting for so long, and you just want to give up.
I've never experienced something like this before. Not to this magnitude, at least. I don't want to give up. I've just lost all will to create.
I'm worried about you. How does the saying go? The candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long. So what are you going to do?
All I can do. Just trust the process. I think something's happening to me. Something I'm not sure I want the world to see.
That was actually really good. You know, after last week, Zotic, I had Zotic out for week 1. And honestly, I don't know why. This is really great.
I thought it was really clever to use that, something that would normally inhibit your creativity or your ideas, and actually just use that as the content. So I thought that was really clever.
I actually was kind of expecting something kind of campy, but I'm glad that they went more of the serious route.
Oh my god! Well, I'm gonna be sleeping with my lights on for at least a month, and that's only because of looking at Derek.
But the horror isn't done just yet. It's now time for our warriors to shiver our timbers with the Urban Legends Eleganza runway.
Warriors, ready, set, runway!
The legend of the Loveland Frogman started in 1950s Loveland, Ohio, when a salesman driving alone at night saw 3 4-foot-tall, frog-like humanoid creatures near the road. Soon after, police officers and locals began seeing sightings of the creatures doing odd things such as waving wands that emitted sparks. The now-termed Loveland Frogman turned into an Ohio urban legend and are a part of Loveland's culture to this day. For my look, I did a full body paint and I'm serving androgyny realness, and I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that are turning the friggin' frogs gay.
What is that? I think it's Bigfoot, but he's not hiding. He loves the camera. Slay, you sassy Sasquatch. For my urban legend runway, I decided to do a cunty take on Bigfoot, aka Sasquatch. Known as a wild, hair-covered human-like figure, Bigfoot is a Pacific Northwest icon. And for me, this character is body hair goals. The entire suit, nails, and beard were crafted and stoned by me.
For my Urban Legends look, I'm giving you Hennessey's Goatman, one of Prince George's County's most notable legends. The Goatman is a creature that resembles a goat-human hybrid that hides in the woods and scares children and kills dogs, with one fable saying that he is an experiment gone wrong. I'm giving you a custom Hennessey high-fashion twist with a large silhouette and a hand-beaded blazer, with a headpiece made by me featuring a goat's classic horns.
My runway this week is based off of the Black Annis. The Black Annis is a witch who is said to have lived in a cave in the woods and comes out at night to abduct children, eat them, and wear their skin as pelts. She has hideous blue skin and long metal claws. I thought, why not take it a step further and have metal teeth and metal toenails? Very fierce, very cunty, very murder, very cannibalism, very glass stain.
This week is Urban Legends, and I wanted to serve Urban Legendary. As an Afro-Latina, I wanted to take something I grew up with and drag it up, serving you Chupacabra meets Salina realness. I designed and created everything you see. Find out how hairless this Chupacabra really is.
I'm just giving you Moth Them realness. My look is obviously inspired by the Mothman of West Virginian notoriety. Now, this look, I really drew inspiration from my real life lepidopterophobia. My favorite butterflies, and so I really was just leaning into the creepy and this like psychological feeling I have with butterflies.
My name is Babaroga. In some other realms, they call me Baba Yaga. People see me as a repulsive or ferocious-looking old woman who fries and eats children. If the children are active, mischievous, or unruly, I will indeed come at night and drag them to the woods.
Tonight, I am embodying the legend of La Fée Verte, the green fairy of absinthe. Said to appear in visions, she whispers riddles and madness into artists like Van Gogh and Toulouse-Lautrec, inspiring brilliance and chaos in equal measure. But tonight she's reimagined, a black latex bodysuit layered under green and black feathers, rhinestoned and dangerous, armbands to echo her wings, and a hooded robe that conceals as much as she reveals. She's seductive, untouchable, and laced with mystery. This Fae is no Tinkerbell. She's a fantasy wrapped in hallucination.
This week I'm serving you Krampus realness. It is horror but still glam. Krampus is a half-goat, half-demon monster that punishes misbehaving children and is Saint Nicholas's companion. Krampus is believed to have originated in Germany, and its name derives from the German word Krampen, which means claw. This look was made in only one night with some fur and scrap material.
Black Volga, or Black Ambulance, is a legend of a mysterious vehicle cruising the streets of Eastern Europe, kidnapping people and selling them for organs. My costume is inspired by Balenciaga's dark and mysterious aesthetic, street fashion and biomechanical body horror art, with a little Repo the Genetic Opera inspo too. I made it out of black vinyl to resemble body bags and distorted it with stuffing, and I'm holding a grim reminder of what happens if you don't hide from this car. Vroom vroom. So for my Bunny Man Urban Legend runway, I chose to go with the aesthetic that is kind of like Dead by Daylight mix Tokyo Ghoul, manga, etc, etc. I created this like red aura on the fur with this red spray paint, and then I kind of made this like entire Tokyo Ghoul inspired headpiece with like how the Bunny Man has his headpiece. I have like a very like big fucking playful one. I don't know, it's kind of cunt. I live.
For my runway, I'm taking inspo from the cactus cat that roams California and Arizona like I do. The legend is that this cactus cryptid slashes the cacti, and that's what creates all the indents and notches. I made all the green armor out of air dry clay foam, the mohawk out of plastic wrap, duct tape and paper mache, the cactus needles out of spray painted toothpicks, and tied all the tulle by hand.
Tale told to children warning them of the dangers that lurk near dark waters. The brook horse is legend from Swedish folklore who lures his victims onto his back to then take them to the water to drown them. He can elongate his back to accommodate more people, and once you climb on, you cannot climb back off. My interpretation includes a handmade headpiece made out of watercolor paper, handprints to represent those who held onto him while being transported to their watery grave, and charms on the hand-painted vest to represent the lost memories of his victims.
you, warriors, once again for gagging us with your horror, humor, and hellish couture.
Before we enter our haunted chamber to start deliberations, just a reminder that this is a safe space for any and all drag, and we are proud of all of you for what you were able to accomplish this week.
However, difficult decisions need to be made.
After last week, I'm so nervous.
Let's just fucking see.
Literally anybody can go home right now, including me. Imagine.
The cauldron has spoken. Gwendolin, Heavy Cream, Robaire Banned, Hennessey, Transjenifahs Gawdy, and Aqua Flora. You all may rest easy and continue planning your next challenge. You are all safe.
Thank you, Jesus Christ!
Woo! My butthole was clenched. Clenched.
Oh my god, thank God. I'm not even religious.
Ah, Jesus, I love you. I'm actually going to the church tomorrow. I think this made me religious. I really, like I said earlier, like I was not able to put as much into this as I really was hoping. So the fact that I was able to be safe, like, yeah!
No! It's okay. We'll get him next week, boys.
Which means that the rest of you are either the top or the bottom placing warriors.
I'm so fucked.
And now the time has come for the final judgment. And to help us make this decision this week, we're bringing back one of the legends from season 2 of Drag Duel and an official Miss Fan favorite. It's one and only Dontasia the Baddie.
Hello, thank you so much for having me, Derek and Bootsy. And I told y'all that wasn't the last you were gonna see the baddie. Clock that part.
And also one extra special guest judge. It's the iconic Vivian Jenna Wilson.
I saw the prompt and thought you meant whore and not whore, and I feel a little bit underdressed.
But you have a prop. You have a prop with you, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do have a prop. Okay. I have this purse of gnomes doing a satanic ritual. So this is one of a kind. It's collector's edition. It represents society.
I think that's on theme. You know what I mean? Like I look at that. There has to be an urban legend attached to that purse. That purse has been through some things. So.
Yeah.
So we have to break down some of these trailers and some of these urban legend runways. Let's start off with Neon Noire. She survived the bottom last week.
I thought this was actually incredible. I did hear a little bit of drama last week, which I am very intrigued about. I cannot wait to see that. I do not feel like that affected this performance. And if it did, it, not to be cliche, but it lit a fire under her ass or whatever the fuck. I thought that the video and camera direction for this were actually genius. I still do not understand how she got some of those shots because I thought they were really quite impressive.
Editing, on point. Special effects, on point. The mood, the lighting, everything looked amazing about this trailer.
I think this may be my favorite trailer of them all.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew that Neon was going to have great production value, but I was really impressed by the story because I thought it was so smart to kind of take like a typical drag entertainer scenario, like going to a photo shoot, and then you end up in this like horror scenario.
Everything was great, but you're acting, to me.
I love the runway as well. I thought the reveals were really cool. The one thing that I was very bothered by was the hairline on the wig. And I'm consistently bothered by hairlines on Neon's wigs, so I would love for that to improve over the coming weeks.
I do think that if you're gonna do a green fairy, I would love to see some wings.
It was cute. It was a cute costume. It was cute, and it was green.
So up next we have Smokey Karmikael. Vivian, why don't you start?
I love how overly political this trailer was. I thought like the film noir aspects, I thought the way it was shot in black and white, that can go wrong very quickly, but I actually think it was done quite well here.
I love this trailer. I totally got what you were going for, especially with the A24 logo. It was giving sort of like modern day horror movie with some promising young woman / us elements, and I think you totally nailed the format and the genre you were going for.
I loved her concept, but it was a little more tell than show. Like, I wish that instead of getting more narration, we got more like dialogue.
I was really split on Smokey this week for her trailer. I loved the concept and the message, but the actual trailer gave me really bad like tonal whiplash. It started as like a service announcement or something, and then it suddenly shifted into this like slasher action movie. But her runway, no notes, I thought it was perfect.
I'm obsessed with this fucking runway. It's so good.
Bitch, I need this. I need that. I would wear that down.
I love that you give us every angle. The assless back is iconic. You look like a character out of a video game or something.
She just knows how to fine-tune garments to match her aesthetic, to match her body perfectly.
Bitch, you're 16. They didn't watch out for you, girl.
Next up we have Shafrania, and I thought that there were some really cool ideas in her trailer, but I don't think Shafrania is the best at conveying her ideas to a greater audience, because that's my issue I had with her last week. It's just kind of hard to tell the story she's trying to portray.
I think you'd have to watch it 3 times at least to get like the whole story.
I mean, the word I would use is confusion, but I understand as somebody who is ESL myself, it's hard to do things like this in English sometimes. But I just didn't get the trailer even visually.
Honestly, this week I didn't agree with all of you. I thought Shafrania did quite well. I like the fact that hers was one of the most enigmatic ones. I think it makes sense for a trailer to not reveal too much.
What I will say is I thought the costume design for Shafrania was fantastic.
I thought her runway was cool, but I think the idea of doing a bus as your character for the runway is so bizarre, and I think only she could come up with that idea.
I don't think the look is giving car.
I was getting car crash, so I got the car part. I thought the garbage bags were like airbags.
Gag.
So next up we have Elektra, who gave us Boob Buster.
Alex's video is amazing. Yes, she was disadvantaged by the power-up from last week, but she worked that video to the bone.
I love that horror can draw from like real fears that we have in our lives. And for someone who's thinking about maybe getting gender-affirming surgery, there are things in your head that you're like, this is scary, like I'm going under the knife.
I've never gotten a boob job, but I'm assuming that's not how that works. You don't just go like, one boob job, please. And then the cashier's like, oh yeah, that'll be $4,500. Would you like to add a tip?
I want to go and watch the movie. Where can I buy the tickets?
I only got 2 words for you, bitch. 2 words. Alien titty. That's it. Stole the show.
This runway was really high concept. I thought it was really fun. It was really amazing. I loved the attention to detail, and it is very ugly, yes, especially with the makeup, but there are parts of this, like especially with the mixing of the fabric, that give me like honestly the slightest touch of like avant-garde.
I love that you're already taking risks, because you're a beautiful queen. You're a beauty girl. Body T down, and I love that you're taking risks and everything and showing like something different, a little more ugly, like right off the bat, and I love that.
So moving on to Zotic. Hydra, what did you think about Zotic this week?
He had by far my favorite narration for the video. I think that elevated his entire package so much. It actually sounded completely professional. Like if you didn't watch the video and you just listened to it, it would feel like a trailer.
What an improvement from the previous round. You absolutely nailed this trailer. I think out of everyone else, I was the most captivated by this trailer. It made me feel something. It felt like a real movie that I want to see.
This was by far my favorite trailer. I thought this was actually perfection, and it looks the most professional.
Yeah, I think it's so smart for Zotic to use something that they're feeling like in this competition, this burnout, and then use that as inspiration for their horror film. I loved the shadows, I loved the acting.
Your runway is beautiful. I love the hand-painted aspects. You gave us a full head-to-toe look. It was scary. It looked like the character you were trying to portray.
It wasn't my favorite runway. I didn't like that the horse head was like a piece of paper with the horse face drawn on it. But the hands on the jacket and a lot of the details I thought were really cool. I thought the color palette of the runway was really cool.
So up next we have Stella Incognito, and to me, this felt more like the first 5 minutes of Scary Movie that's like parodying Scream versus like a trailer.
It had like 0 elements of a trailer. It was just a scene acted out from the beginning to the end of the scene and it was done.
I just don't feel like there was anything that was really attempted here in terms of messaging, in terms of themes, in terms of motifs, in terms of what we're actually going to see. And there's like a million home invasion movies that have come out. There are a million home invasion movies in this challenge. So you kind of need something to set you apart from the rest.
I do think that the heels have eyes. It's very funny. But like, why wasn't the killer like trying to kill her with like a shoe then?
But then on the runway, Stella brings it every week.
Sickening, top tier, high drag, fierce. Period.com.
That hair is never let that go. Someone's going to try to borrow that hair and then they're not going to give it back. Do not let them.
Gagged me, bitch. I don't gag easily, girl. But how you balance out best runway, the worst challenge, you know what I mean?
Last up we have Glass Staine.
There were some other trailers that really had more of a storytelling element and felt more like an actual horror trailer. So yours didn't quite meet up with some of the rest of them. But overall, I think this was a really fun trailer.
It just didn't really hit overall, and like for you to be the protagonist in it, like you weren't really in it. And also some of the acting was kind of like bad, but not in like a cheesy kind of bad. It was just kind of like bad.
I think my biggest issue with it was the blocking, where I feel like the cast spends so much time in this little like stairwell room thing that it kind of produces this sense of stagnancy in the viewer. So I would have liked a bit more dynamicism. I have nothing nice to say about this runway. It is so bad. Why is she Wolverine, first of all? Smurfette went through a hell of a bender. That's all I'll say. Why does she look like this? I just don't. It's not scary. It's just straight up fucking. It's so funny. This is the worst look I have ever seen. I'm sorry.
I thought I had the worst runway and drag duel with my week 1 design challenge, and I think this takes the cake.
What does Papa Smurf have to do with urban legends, baby? I'm so confused by this look and I feel so bad because the idea was there. The execution never just caught up.
I know you are capable of so much more than this, and you just came off of a fantastic week last week. So please don't let this one runway get you down. We know you can do better than this.
Vivian, thank you so much for being here. That was so much
Glass.
fun.
I'm sure you're a lovely person. I'm sorry for being such a bitch to you. Please don't. That's the end.
It's time for the final results.
Did I win? Did I win? Oh my god, if I won.
Alex Elektra, you gave us spooky chills and a haunting runway. Congratulations! You are the winner of round 2 of Drag Duel.
Yay, my Serbian sister.
Congratulations!
Yes, I agree. She deserved it. She ate that.
Revenge. Revenge.
Wow, I'm really surprised that Zotic didn't win. She did good though, so congrats Alex, you did really good this week.
I don't get it. I mean, it was good, but like, shouldn't have been the winner.
You will receive $100 cash prize and the round 2 power-up. The only question now is, will you use it to haunt someone? More on that a little bit later.
This was a tough one. I'm glad I made it.
Zotic, Neon Noire, and Smokey Karmikael. You all terrified us this week. Great job. You are all safe.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I am in the top. The top. These people were gaslighting me and telling me that I was gonna be in the bottom, and I was freaking out.
I love to say, but I'm in the top this week. I love it. I love it.
Let's go top 4.
Stella Incognito. Your look was haunting, but your trailer needed a little bit more scream. Staine. Your trailer was spooky and ambitious, and your legend left us a little bit confused. Shafrania. Your performance was good, but the video felt disjointed and the runway lacked clarity.
It's starting to get really nervous.
Stella Incognito. You are safe.
Oh, yes! Good job, Stella. That runway was pussy.
Fuck yeah.
Which means I am sorry, Staine and Shafrania, but the two of you will participate in the drag duel tonight.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
Oh my god, not this. Not this.
Oh, this bottom 2 is gaggy. Glass versus Shafrania. Whew.
Wow, Glass in the bottom. I mean, nobody could do Robaire like Robaire.
No matter who goes home this week, this is devastating.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's now time for you to face off in the drag duel to the song Everybody Backstreet's Back by Backstreet Boys.
I literally just want to make it to round 3. Like, this is so embarrassing. I went home second my last season too. I cannot go home second again.
Warriors, ready your weapons and let the drag duel commence!
Everybody, rock your body.
Glass wearing the same thing she wore for week 1. Okay.
Rock your body right. Backstreet's back, alright.
Only with the worst makeup you've ever seen in your life. Okay.
Oh my god, we're back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. Gonna bring the flame, I'll show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Yeah. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Everybody. Yeah. Rock your body.
I can't take this seriously. Glass trying to be all like sexy.
Throw your hands up in the air. Wave them around like you just don't care. If you wanna party, let me hear you, yeah. 'Cause we got it going on again. So everybody, everywhere. Don't be afraid, don't have no fear. I'm gonna tell the world, make it understand. As long as there be music, we'll be coming back again.
Did Glass really take their bare ass out for this?
Backstreet's back, alright.
What the fuck was What the fuck was that?
What was the point, Mary? What?
Well, thank you for that interesting performance. But the judges have made their final decision.
Okay, you could go with track record. Track record would mean Staine stays because she was high last week. But if we're going just by this week, I think Shafrania did better.
It just doesn't feel real right now.
Shafrania, you survived this slaughter. You are safe for another week.
Holy shit! No way!
Never in my young twink life did I think that the first two people out on Drag Duel were going to be Minerva and Staine. Never.
The best friends, the little fire starter duo. Oh, I'm gagged, the established girls. What had happened, mama? What had happened, all that big talk?
Staine, we are sorry, but your drag duel journey ends here.
Oh my god, this sucks so bad. This literally sucks so fucking bad. I really felt like this was my opportunity to do better, and it just really kind of sucks that I'm placing the same place that I did in my original season. That's just not a good feeling.
I'm glad that I survived. I wouldn't exchange this opportunity for anything. I wouldn't exchange my place with anyone right now, but yes, I'm so happy that I stayed. I'm overjoyed, and I got such a mix of emotions right now. But no, Glass and Minerva going back to back when I felt so far they probably were two closest people for me in this competition. I don't know. I need to calm down my nerves, and I feel so sad and so soon. But Glass, if you're listening to this footage right now, I love you. You are an amazing artist. It's so devastating to see you go. I'm glad that I'm able to share this space and to share this experience with you.
So Glass came for me last week, and if you had asked me last week, I would have said sayonara, Glass. I was so mad at Glass last week. But this week we had lovely chats, and I actually got to know Glass, and I actually started to get to know them, and I really enjoyed them, and I wanted to know more about them. We had and now they're leaving.
To Glass, I'm so sad to see you go. We were supposed to be in the alliance. We never got to even make anything happen because you didn't win anything. I mean, I guess I didn't either, so it didn't really help either of us. But sister, what am I gonna do now?
I love you. I think you're amazing. Don't get down on yourself. Keep kicking it. You're showing that no matter what, you can come back and still bring something powerful.
Glass, this is incredibly hard for us because we welcomed you back into this competition knowing how much you have improved and what your drag can do now.
And Glass, you were able to show us all of that in week 1. Unfortunately, this was just such a strong week, and this is not your time.
We are so proud to have had you in this cast, and we cannot wait to see what amazing things future holds for you. Please don't let this bring you down.
I just feel like I didn't have adequate time to show you guys what I'm capable of doing. And I just feel really embarrassed. I just keep thinking about people in Connecticut watching this and being so excited for me to be back on again. And now I'm just going home episode 2. That's just embarrassing to me because I know I'm capable of so much more. And I just feel I just had a bad week. And I know that this is my last time. I didn't do what I wanted to do, and that just hurts my feelings. I don't think this is the end of the world. I know it's an online competition. I know there's bigger things out there. Congratulations to everyone who is staying in the competition. I wish you all the best. Robaire, I love you. Smokey, I love you. Alex, I love you. Stella, I love you. I love all of you. It was a pleasure competing with you guys this season and getting to know you guys. Please go follow me everywhere at Staine. I have new music coming out, so go stream, go support. I really love drag, and I love challenging myself and creating new things, and I'm very grateful to Drag Duel. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Bootsy. Thank you, all of the judges. I am very grateful for my time here, so thank you.
And for all of you watching at home, you better stream Glass's new EP, Electrosex, available wherever you listen to your music.
I'm so excited for the next challenge. That is mine. You will never again see me in this spot. Trust me.
Trust and believe. I'm never one to be upset about being safe. I'm gonna take it as an opportunity to do even better next week. So y'all better watch it, because I am coming for that win.
Thank you so much to our incredible guest judges, Dontasia Dabaddy and Vivian Jenna Wilson. It was a pleasure working with you both.
And remember, if you want more spooky Drag Duel content, well, join our Patreon. You can get access to a bunch of behind-the-scenes footage, unaired lip syncs, and maybe even join a Discord server where you can hang out with the judges and the warriors from all seasons.
We will catch you all next week for our first design challenge of the season.
Well, that's it for this week's Terror. And just know you'll never be as ghosted as Derek is on Tinder. I don't make the rules. Bye!
Next time on Drag Duel.
Bootsy's drag sale got ransacked, and we need to come up with some funds to help her out. So what better solution than to go door to door selling Drag Duel calendars?
Each warrior was assigned a different month, and they were challenged to make a look representing that month and then do a full photo shoot.
This was not supposed to happen. When she broke, I broke too.
I'm also starting to feel a bit emotional about it. I'm like, I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I have so much to do.
Honestly, I just want to quit the competition.
This is a joke.
Fuck!
Special thanks to patron member Kioni.